being an entrepreneur is by essence being very competitive. And so we want to outwork anyone in order to become the best in the marketplace. But to do that, there is a very key understanding that we need to have in order to understand actually what it means to outwork anyone. This is about understanding that what work is, or more, what work actually produces. And that's the key. Because if you define work by that's not how it works. Many. If you define work as the amount of time you're spending, this is not the key metric that you are going to want to optimize for, because you cannot outwork anyone on that metric, because anyone has the same amount of hours per day. And everyone needs to sleep, and if you don't sleep, you cannot be performant when you're working. So that's not the answer. The answer is work is equal to the amount of output you're producing. And that's a very big difference, because when you're thinking about that, first of all, you're not compromising sleep in order to get more work done, because usually when you want the idea of output is for every 1 hour that you are working, how much you're getting done. And that's really the key. This is about creating leverage with your time, focusing on areas that actually are moving the needle, rather than focusing on things that just are time consuming. And that, when you're thinking about it like that, that's a completely different story, where if you just focus on just spending more hours, working long hours, the output you're going to get is going to be equal to the amount of time that you're spending. Where on the other hand, if you're focusing more on the output, what output you're getting for every hour of time you're spending, then you can actually get exponential result. Because every time you're putting work, you're getting, for instance, 2 times the output that you will get focusing on other things. Then every time you do that, you get even 2 times more output, 2 times more output. And so this over time compound extremely. And that's really about the key element, the key idea of simply working smart. Because at the end of the day, this is not just about working smart or working hard in terms of long hours. This is about doing both. If you're able to work as many hours as you possibly can while getting, honestly, 10x the output that you will normally do if you were working on just things that are just time consuming, you will create compound effect. And so the idea is really to identify the tasks that are highly time consuming but don't actually generate leverage in terms of output. Those you need to, as much as possible, understand how to automate or delegate them. Then once you have put that out of the way, you can look and define what are the tasks that are actually going to produce the most output. I'm thinking about that currently because I've been working on my app, and so I realized that working on with the arriving of AI, I've been thinking a lot lately of how can I get the most out of AI to reach success as fast as I possibly can. And so the app that I'm building is leveraging already a lot AI. But yet, despite that, I was still feeling that I'm starting to be left behind because of the pace of which AI starts becoming smarter and smarter. And so I realized that my time, because we reach a point where AI is smart enough to actually code, to do entire project. And so that's really just an engineering project management scheme to actually get that AI to do the work that I'm actually doing currently to improve and move forward with my app. What I mean by that is I just need to engineer the AI with different prompt and way to plan out what needs to be done, create tasks, make sure that it can get those tasks done, and that this is aligned with higher level target or goal, and also that this AI is able to interact with me every time it needs more information in order to move forward. And so that's just engineering. And so when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking, okay, working on my app is highly important. Don't get me wrong. But first of all, that's highly time consuming. And second of all, since I'm the only one working on it at the moment, if I'm not working on it, nothing moves forward. So I am the single point of failure of my current development. And so there is two ways. Either I can hire people, but at the moment I don't really have the money to do that. So the only option that I have is actually building an AI that is able to do it for me. And so I've been struggling a lot, okay, because I have those two. On one side, if I don't really move forward with my app, that's going to not give me the money I want or get my business to where I want it to be. But on the other side, if I don't use AI to the way it needs to be used, to the full potential in which I can use it, I will be left behind by the other people that are doing it. And so, even though both are, in terms of output, are really important, I think developing an AI that can actually code for me and that I can delegate not necessarily everything, but a lot of tasks, might be a better use of my time in terms of output to get 10 times more output than what I'm actually getting done at the moment. So that's just what I wanted to share with you today. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.